Hi, I'm Pastor Charlie, and in this video I'm talking you through sitting shoulder rolls. You're going to need something to sit on. Sit on the edge, so it needs to be quite sturdy. You need to have 90-degree angle from your hips to your knee, and then down again to from your knee to your ankle. Remembering, and you can't really see my feet in this, so I'm just squeezing a little bit. Your feet also need to be in alignment, so remembering your alignment there, and your feet need to be directly underneath your knees, so that's your ankles, knees, hips in alignment, 90 degrees. Okay, you're going to pop whatever you're using in between your knees. It could be a toilet roll, it could be a cushion, but it needs to be so your knees are hip width distance apart. And you're not going to kill whatever you've got between your legs. It needs to be probably about a 5 out of 10 effort. Remembering to have your toes pointed ahead, dead ahead. For most, that means you've got your feet pigeon-toed. Now, it's really important when you sit here, you're going to put a little roll in your pelvis. I don't have to physically do much of one because I've got an anterior tilted pelvis anyway. So if you're posterior, it might seem that you're doing much more than me. You just need to have a little roll in your pelvis going forward anteriorly. And that automatically brings so when I say put a roll in your pelvis, you're not moving your shoulders at all. Okay? Common compensation is when I say roll your pelvis forward, people actually move their back. It's not, it's coming from here. Okay? And now we are going to do shoulder rolls. So whilst maintaining this 5 out of squeeze 10 on the block, this is going to keep your hips busy whilst you're doing your shoulder rolls. So you've got less to think about, or your body's got less to compensate for. So having your shoulders down by your side, we are going to move in circles. So we are going anti-clockwise first, and then you've got to think it's all coming from the shoulder joint. You're not moving your hands, you're not moving your elbows, they are following your shoulder roll. And it's not really a circle. Think of it that you've got square, 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 square. Okay? So big, old, square, round movements, if you know what I mean. And your neck should be nice and still, no tension in your neck. You'll be looking straight ahead. Shoulders are the movement. They are commanding the movement. Everything else is following. And I always get loads of clicks and cracks and clunks going on in my right shoulder. That is my sticky one. Okay. And then when you've done 20 of those, you need to do the opposite way. So back, up, forward. Think of the square instead of circles. Remembering to not have that tilt in your pelvis, move back. You might be tempted to go like that or lean forward. You are making sure you've got the anterior tilt in your pelvis, and you're actively squeezing out on the block. Really trying hard to get full movement in those shoulders. So first, second, third, fourth. And then doing that and leaning forward. So constantly correcting yourself. And I'm going to not do the other sets. So you need to do 3 sets of 20 on each side. And you should feel it all in your shoulders here. And if you're squeezing the block and remembering to have that 5 out of 10, you should be feeling it all the way down on the insides of your legs. and you may, depending on what is going on in your body, you may feel it on the outside as well as a little cramping. So that is sitting shoulder rolls. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.